Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you join me here in this desolate landscape, which is apparently Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Yes, today I thought we'd start somewhere different. Not outside the numpty car fixer workshop, which is where we usually start, but in a place I've been to fairly regularly, quite a few times since you were last with me, here in the junkyard, picking up some bits of scrap, a couple of old cars perhaps, who knows, which hopefully I can repair, renovate and resell, or just scrap for bits basically. So I have, we've moved on a little bit. I will come to all this in more detail in a moment, but as you can see, I've so far managed to get to level 23. I've got 54, nearly 55,000 in the bank. That's about to change because if we now leave the junkyard to return to the garage, yeah, I've picked up quite a lot in this visit. A little bit more than usual to be honest, including, which was rather nice, there are barn location maps that you can pick up from the junkyard as well. So I've got quite a few barns that I'm now able to visit. So we'll probably do one of those in a moment. But yeah, this is going to cost me $6.5 grand. Yeah, good. Okay, well we'll buy all this and we'll return to our garage. And as you can see, the garage doesn't look much different to what it used to. I have bought a few more things. I honestly can't remember which bits I bought last time. I've got the welder for repairing the frame. The battery charger, of course, we've still got. We have added a few more things into our expansion here. So we've now got all the repair tables for the body, for general repairing of bits, of parts. We've got the engine stand so we can take engines apart properly, and the brake lathe to repair only a couple of types of brake, apparently just the brake disc and the ventilated brake disc, I think. So drums and brake pads we can't fix. I've also added in the warehouse. Here we go, which is already chock full of stuff. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm keeping in the warehouse all the body parts for the various cars that I may come to repair, including one we do have waiting for us now, which is good. I've just noticed this symbol here on the Salem Spectre, which is the last job I finished before you joined me today. I'm not seeing that symbol anywhere else. Yeah, I don't know. What does that mean? Does anyone know? If you've got any ideas as to what that symbol there means, please do let me know. Just drop a note into the comments box below. That would be awesome. Thank you so much. Anyway, so what I want to do is I want to take all these body parts and put them into the storeroom. And we'll come to those as and when we need them. So yeah, and you. Hopefully, I've got all these parts here which are orange or above that I can repair for reuse either in jobs or resale or as part of a build of a new engine. One thing I did discover looking through the Steam forums, the guides and so on there, is that rims can be quite profitable. Get them cheap, repair them for not very much, and then sell them on, and you can make a fair amount of money. So we may well do that, because we'll look at the rims in a minute, in fact. So how many more of these body parts? I was very busy today in the junkyard. Yeah, that's a front bumper. That's a rear bumper. You've got a bit of fenders and doors, and bumpers and doors, fenders and doors. Whoops, missed that one. I'll go and fetch him out in a minute. Good grief, how much did I pick up? I wasn't expecting it to be quite this much. I have been to the junkyard twice since I last put stuff in the warehouse. So this isn't just that job we've just been to. Right, I think that's all. Okay, now there was an engine block or something we put in here, wasn't there? Which I shouldn't have put in. There is engine head. Okay. Right, so let's come out of the warehouse. We'll leave that. And we will actually go to our inventory. Where's our barn map? We'll add that to our locations. That is splendid. Okay, so yeah, our latest job is this one here, and I wanted to stop on this one to start this episode because it does something slightly new. In fact, if we look at that now, it's an Edgewood Hellcat. Quite a, yes, sexy looking motor in that sense. It's got an engine in it. It's got jobs to do, and I've done them all. I've drained the oil, but the other tasks, one of which is wheel alignment. Now that requires a special building, as you may know, and I hadn't bought it yet in the last episode, so I thought you could join me for building it now. Yeah, see the creation of that building. Now what we want here, well, there are two things we can build now actually. One of which is the tuning. Is that it? No, it's not the dyno, it's the test path. So I can do wheel alignment and headlight calibration. 10 grand. Let's buy that. Okay, and we can also do customization for a mere 1,000 credits. Which means, if I come out of here, that I can redesign the look and feel of my workshop, which we will do momentarily. But the first thing I want to do is get this job out of the way, so we will take this car and we'll move it to the test path. And here we'll do the final stage of the testing of it, which will complete this job. The test path. What? No. Okay, right. So I've yeah, missed something off putting it all back together again. Oh bother! Right, we're going to need to get this back up on the lifter. All the way up. There's a front sway bar link. Strength. It's one of those little things which there it is, which hides behind all the other stuff. That's it. And I don't have any at the moment. I've obviously sold them or used them elsewhere. So if I just add that and go buy that. Where's my shopping list? There, we'll buy one of those. Thank you. Take it off the shopping list. There we go. And yep, screw you in. Nice and shiny. Is there any other sway bar links that I'm missing or anything else? I don't think so. Oh, there is. Good grief. Shoddy job. Got to buy another one then. What? Put you in there. Good. Yes, I've got two orange flashing icons going on here. What are they referring to? Oh, that's the ladder for the customization. Yeah, we'll do that later. Right, let's get this car. Can I get this car? Let's come out of there. Let's move you to the test path. Oh, should we try again? Let's run it on the test path. Yes. Good. Ooh. In the latest update to the game, they have apparently improved some of the engine sounds. So hopefully this sounds a little bit more realistic to what a Hellcat might sound like. So moving forward and press the brakes to test those. Good. A little bit more throttle. Move forward. And a bit more braking. Yeah, this is good. Testing all the braking systems. And then we're moving on to test the suspension. All looking very good. And again, this is the front or rear, whichever it is. Presumably this is the rear suspension is testing now. Oh, do I have to leave now? That was a bit rude, wasn't it? Just open the door for me. Right, so that's done. That's the brakes and suspension. So the wheel alignment. Ooh, this is well out, isn't it? Alright, so if I click on that, how do I click that, do I? Ah, right, then A and D to change the, get that to the green. That looks good. And this one. Probably D to that, yeah, to get that green. And finally, this one here. Likewise. Whoops. There you go. All in the green. That looks good to me. I have fallen down that pit before. There is a steps out the back so you don't get stuck in there. We want to WASD the headlamps. I guess this needs to be sort of brightest just in that top box there. Or it says not aligned. Where does aligned mean? Oh, this is interesting. Oh, it is aligned. Oh, that's interesting. I wouldn't have picked that as the alignment point, but the tick box says that, so I guess that must... Oh, that's the left light. Oh, and the right one. Ooh, heck. Right. Ah. When I first tried this, when I was first playing with the game, I didn't realise there were two headlights. I thought it was both of them at the same time. Ah, good. Good job I was paying attention, otherwise I wouldn't have seen those, because I often do miss stuff when I'm playing games. Anything else in here we can do? Lots of big hosiery. Yeah. I could do with a drink of water, but I'm not going to get one apparently. Okay, so let's take you back. We'll take you outside, in fact. There you go. I think that job is done. So let's have a look. Yeah, it's very sentimental. It's the only piece of my grandma I have left. Okay. Ask no questions. The oil's done. The other tasks, that is perfect. So let's finish this and earn ourselves 8.5 grand. And hopefully that will take me to level 24 as well with all those skill points. And it does. So I should get some new skill points. Where's my nearest toolbox? Here we are. Skill points 12. Awesome. Right, so I spent a lot of time examining parts because that gives me skill points, so I think we'll definitely spend 5 on that. The mounting and the screwing speed I've both increased recently. Shall we make moving faster? We could do that. I need to hold you down to get that, don't I? And also you. So I do spend a lot of time wandering around barns and junkyards and stuff, so that's cool. Okay. We'll come to that car in a moment, but I want to look first at the customization option because this will keep blinking at me until I look at it properly. Garage customization. Now you can get mods which give you give you banners and labels and stuff like that. I'm not sure if this will show up here. We shall see. But we need to go through each section of the workshop and change how it all looks. So which was the first one? Garage floor A. And that is going to be... Oh, it's a centre point. Can I change my... I can't change my orientation here, can I? Change the camera. Oh, you can. Cool. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Okay, I think I prefer it from this view for this particular choice. So that's coming in from the outside, is it? That looks good. No, it's too white. That looks fine. Oh, the blue looks good, actually. I do quite like the blue. Or the orange. That's actually wood, isn't it? Well, I'm not sure that would wear terribly well. So, I don't know how many... That looks like cushions. Leather cushionette floor. That's very stylish. No, I think... Actually, that looks quite good as well. I like the blue. Yeah, that looks really efficient. That looks professional. Let's go through these. What choices do we have? You can't really have blue and green together. Apparently, that's too blue. That looks quite good. That looks cleaner. Oh, that's bright and sparkly clean, isn't it? This is all very wooden. I love the colour, but I'm not sure a wooden floor would suit here, even for a numpty car fixer. That's very white and pristine, isn't it? But it's perhaps too white. That looks professional. No, not the leather cushion look. That looks very professional. But I did rather like one of those white colours we had earlier. Was it you? The white tile. Yes, we'll go for that. That's fine. And the upper walls. What are you? That's magnificent. Custom textures pack. Aha! Now this is hopefully the mod. One of the mods I put. I think how many? I might have put 2 mods on. So the immersion brands pack. There you go. And all these mods, I've only put perhaps a dozen or so on, are in my Steam collection. There's a link to that below in the description. So that is the immersion brands pack. But you can design your own. So when I get around to it, I may well, hopefully, though I don't have much artistry, design my own other. Okay, I thought I had put on. There was another pack I was looking at, but I've not done that yet. So we've just got that one pack. I'll take that one, just something slightly different. And then we're done. We are done. We can close. This looks better. I love this already. Okay, so what I've got in here, we have a car I picked up from a junkyard. It's an Elenti Calope, which represents something or other. And I think we will attempt to rebuild this. So we're going to take it all apart. We're going to take all the insides out of it. Already lost money on it. Take all the insides out, put it back together again, and then we'll go back to my warehouse and see if I've got any good body parts, or if I need to buy or find any more. So let me get working on this and we'll start taking this whole thing apart. We have our engine, everything's all out now, so I've got our engine on the stand. So the next thing, don't do that, is to take this apart and then we will rebuild it. So again, I will take a few minutes to get all this off. Okay, I think that's the whole engine taken out, taken apart, and we just left with the engine block itself. So what I need to do here, I think, take it off the stand. And can I possibly repair it? I do wish we could search this, because I've now got so many bits here. I've got 33 pages worth of this. So yeah, you can't recover anything that is of a red condition. Let's come out of there and let's just check. If our engine head, is the engine block itself something we can... Where is that? Is that not in my inventory? The engine block. All the craft shanks, the crankshafts and everything else in here. Oh, actually what I can do is I can type in V6 here. Yeah, V6. Ah, that's the engine block. V6B. Oh, it's a tuned one. Is that the one we took out of this car? I don't think it was. I should have been paying attention, shouldn't I? Okay, that I think is that we'll work with that block, I think, to start with. Okay, can I repair that? Where's my repair table? Oh, you're right there. Right, I think this is the engine part we're looking at. So, it's in very poor condition, so how successful am I going to be at repairing this? It's going to cost me nearly 200 credits. Right, one thing I discovered is that you don't have to attempt to repair it on first attempt. If you don't like the look of these red and green bars, if you know, like me, you're going to get them wrong, you can say escape and start again. Because if I fail, it'll go down to 7%, which means it'll be rubbished, basically. You don't want to do that. What I want is the green bars at the end, because I have a better chance of hitting them. Ooh, that's better, if they're there. Darn! No! Oh... I think that was the only one I had. Oh, that is annoying. Okay, looks like we're going to have to buy ourselves a new engine. Right, if we go into the tablet, let's see what happens. If I type in V6, they do. 2.5 grand. Okay. Right, we'll buy that. Hopefully I'm buying the right part this time. The last time I tried to build an engine, I got it horribly wrong. Right, so what we're going to do here, we're going to create a new engine. And it's going to be a V6 DOH AKZ. I think. No. I've got to find it first, haven't I? There it is. Right. So, install engine on the stand. Yes. Okay. Now, what I want to do, I suppose, is repair all the bits. That's a rubbish looking one. That's not the new one, is it? That is not the new one. Okay. I'm still confused by this whole making an engine thing. So we'll take you off. Install engine. No, it's that one. V6B. That should be the one we're looking for. So why is that? No, I don't want to sell it. I'm going to lose half my money. Okay, let's take you off there. Oh, I wonder if I sell that one, can I do that? What's going to happen here? I don't want to sell that. I want to put that on the stand here. Do I have to put it in the car first so it knows it's the engine I'm working on? Okay. That goes around the back, doesn't it? There we go. No, out the way stand. No, it's not mounting body parts. Mount part. Engine block. We'll put you in. You are definitely the same thing. Alright, so you're in there. Okay. So if I take you out again. Right. This is a palaver, isn't it? This is a proper fiddling about on here. So install. Yes. Got it. Right, so let's go and fix some parts. And I'll see if I can get all these done. And that's it. I think pretty much managed to rebuild this engine. I got a fair amount of parts repaired that came from the old car, or the original, or from the junkyard, or wherever. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to repair all of it. Some of it I did make a bodge of, and that's going to be scrapped at some point, and had to buy a fair number of parts new. Now, we've got everything in place. I've not gone for performance parts. I've not been tuning that up, and we may get to that in the next episode, I think. That requires me to be more aware of what I'm doing, which clearly I'm not. But what I have done is, because it's the in-house style of numpty car fixer workshops, whatever I want to call myself, Ajaxpost, is I have added a splash of colour to the engine. So I've taken the engine covers to the paint shop and given them a nice... I need to click on it properly, don't I? There you go. I give them a nice touch of the old Ajax orange. Look at that. Ooh. I don't know if this adds anything to the actual value of the car when we come to sell it, but I like it. It's a nice touch. It says you've been sold an Ajax Numpty Car Fixer Special. It's a standard engine, but you know, I could have done this in chrome, perhaps, the intake manifold thing, whatever it was called, but no. That'll do fine, I think. We've got a couple around this side as well. I'm hoping that I've got all the parts that we need in the engine. But we'll find that out when we come to move it on to test it. And the next stage of the process. So we'll just get you added. And we're done. Well, I think that is everything, isn't it? Let's just turn it over a bit. Yeah, I think it is. If we take this off, put it into the engine, and we will see what it says. So we're going to take it from the stand. We're going to put it on this stand over here. And the remnants of our Elenti Calope, if I've remembered how to pronounce it properly, install the engine in the car. Intake manifold. Oh, this is looking good, isn't it? What's missing? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Nothing appears to be missing. Awesome. Let's put you in. You're looking very stylish. Very stylish indeed. I think what we'll do, we'll send the crane back where it came from. And is there any part of the body that I haven't taken off yet? Don't think there is. No. That's the suspension. Well, okay, you're not the suspension at all. You're not there. Now, I think I've taken all the body... Oh, actually, I will take the insides out as well, actually. What little we have. No, don't sit in it. We want the interiors. That's it. So we'll take you out. Is that it? Is that the only thing we've got inside the car? No, I think it is. Right, so what we'll do is we'll bring the welder over and fix the frame up. There we go. And you can go to lift up number 2. And this is going to... How much? Yes, I can't remember if this was an issue or something that was introduced with the latest update to 1.08 of the game, or was an issue beforehand. But yeah, they've changed some of the repair costs and stuff. But yeah, I'm sure the last vehicle I did cost me about 500 or 600 to repair, but okay. We're going to do it because we want to sell this as a perfectly workable vehicle. We'll send you back. Thank you very much. You're looking good. Okay, so what I will do is, yeah, we will get this back up on the lifter and I will start putting it all back together again. And here it is. I think we have completed all the mechanical parts, added the tyres and so on. So the engine, all the gearbox, everything else that we need is in place and ready to go, I think. So it looks like we've got all the mechanical bits and it's only the body that needs doing. Again, in another sort of little nod to the numpty car fixer Ajaxpost workshop, we have painted the rims in this lovely Ajax orange as well. I've also replaced the off-road tyres that we had from the junkyard find with a new sports tyre, which should be, well, it's a sporty looking model, isn't it? And if we look at the details here, that's a sporty looking number, isn't it? I mean, what do you want? Well, off-road, I suppose. Yes, it could work for that. Okay, so the next thing we need to do, though, is to put the bodywork back into place. And we should have a few parts, at least, in the body part warehouse. So let's see what we've got in here. I need to look at the warehouse. If we look for Elenti, isn't it? I spelt it correctly. I have. So what have we got here? Again, there could be a few variants here. Yeah, the thing is you can't fix the headlights or the lights or the glass. So that would take down the quality, wouldn't it, of what we've got. But let's take all these into my inventory and see what we've got. So, Olsen, Volvo. Yeah, we'll talk more about Volvo in the next episode, I think. So Olsen, and I will ignore them. Okay, so what have we got here? Okay. Ooh, repairing a side mirror. It doesn't seem to add much. I mean, they're quite cheap, I imagine, to purchase, so you shouldn't need to worry too much about that. The trunk. Yes, good. The front left. Easy. Another front left. Well, we might as well repair it. Oops, while we're here. Yep. And a rear bumper. Nice job. And a door. Well, very nearly. There you go. Okay, so I dare say we've got a few parts we still need to buy to complete our vehicle. Certainly all the windows and the lights. So let's see about adding all this in. This is looking funky. Right, so this is a left-hand drive, is it? There you go. Can we sit in it? Yeah. I'm okay with this. This looks quite nice. Can we turn it on? Oh! It goes. It sounds a bit rough though. But we will worry about that in a moment. Okay, let's move it to the paint shop. Let's get this beauty painted. Oh, where's the paint shop? There it is. That's the car wash. We'll give it a car wash. Actually, we need the interior detailing anyway, don't we? So, oh, so that what? Oh, the bodywork, the frame was dirty, so that's good. So I just yeah, because you may have noticed it was patchy, certainly on the rear end here. And I thought that might have been just some sort of, I don't know what it was really, but there we go. This is looking nicer. Oh, this does look gorgeous now. Oh, this is fabulous. Nice stick shift. I can't change seats. I can't shuffle over to the driver's position, can I? This is yeah, this is not especially well equipped, I suppose. In terms of, yeah, driver convenience features and so on, but it'll do. Okay, let's leave the car. Thank you very much. And let's move it to... Where's the paint shop? Can I move it to the paint shop? There's the paint shop. Okay, we're not going to paint the whole thing orange. What we want is a colour that goes with orange. Don't we? Yes. So what shall we paint it? White. Can I change my camera position? Or I can orbit the camera. Can I move out a bit? That's better. White looks really nice actually. With the orange tyres. Rims rather. Ooh. That is a chromy silver and a half. So yellow, no. Green, no, that doesn't really work. Blue might. Ooh, that fluorescent pink, no. If I do that, that looks fabulous, but it doesn't really go with those rims, does it? No, I'm sorry, it can't be. What about black? Ooh, deep black. That could work. And the shiny venty things on the side there. That looks... Yes. I like that black. Not that black, no. Okay, let's do this. Let us do it. That looks fabulous. Okay, let's move it out again. That does look so sexy. Right, but I do need to add some license plates to it. Do I have any license plates? No. We'll buy some. Which one do we... You can actually design your own license plates, apparently, so I might well do that. Have a numpty car fixer or Ajaxpost number plate sort of design. But for the moment, I think we will go... Are we UK or GB? I can never remember. We're GB, aren't we? France, Georgia, Great Britain. Do I need both of these? We'll pretend that I do. Ooh, I didn't customize them this time, did I? Oh well. Job's done. You'll get an automatic number, won't it? There you go. So what's it gonna... That is not a Great British number. No. Dear me, I really should have paid attention, shouldn't I? The one at the back. Hopefully it will be the same number. There we are. Absolutely awesome. But before we do put it up for sale, there are a few things we probably ought to do and check. The test path and so on, and just make sure that the thing is actually aligned and working properly. I want to take it on the test track. Let's see how that sounds, how it looks. So we need to go to the map, we need to go to the test track. Yes, we are. We're using our Calliope. Splendid. We could tune the engine, I think, using the dyno room, but I haven't learned how to do that properly yet, so we will save that for a future vehicle, one that we probably tune a little bit more as well. Here we are, and we can go outside. Yeah, I think the sports tyre was definitely a good choice there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It does seem to be very eager. Is that the V6 engine? Oop, just stop that in time. Yes, before I ran into the... That's better. Before I ran into the barriers. Yes. I'm definitely not good at the WASD. I'll wait till it's finished. No, I'm definitely not good at the WASD. So, oh dear, this nearly got that again. Yeah. My fingers aren't tuned. Try and get it right. Perfect. Right, so we do one final test, I think. So I don't think we can auction our own cars, which is a bit of a shame, really. You just set a selling price and people, you know, do it. I've got 21 barn locations. Goodness me. Right, the speed track. Let's see how fast our untuned car will go. The black colour, of course, will make it go even faster. It did occur to me... Now let's go outside the car. It did occur to me if you can paint interior parts so we could add that orange trim to our steering wheel. Can you hear me over the noise of this engine? We are going very fast. How do you know when the end is? Wow, 5th gear. You can't change gear, I think, can you? Look at that perfectly straight line. Will it tell me when it comes to the end? No. The car did manage 248 before the engine started getting messy. That is awesome. I do love this. This is I'm so pleased with myself. This car. Let's see what all our stats are for the car. It is a Bontrope version of the Alente Calliope. The tyres are the same size and the rim is the same and everything else. The body is 95%. Oh, how did that happen? No, if I stay... No, don't do that. Close the hood. How is that only 95%? The engine does this. Yeah, which I imagine it would do for every engine of that type. Oh, the engine cover's missing. I didn't put the engine cover back on. Oh. Yeah, I did that to take a photograph of the sexy orange... I keep hitting the hood. the trunk hood, that is. That's better. Yeah, I wanted to take a photograph of the highlighted engine. There you go. And close the trunk. There you go. Thank you very much. Yes, so that should all now be 100%. Everything like that. And the final figures. Oh my, oh my goodness. Wow. When I last looked at this, before I did all the painting and finishing off the bodywork, I was going to make a profit of something like 40 grand. That's impressive. Wow. I like that. So yeah. Does it give me the top speed on here anywhere? I don't think it does it, as such? That'd be nice if it did. If it does, and I'm not seeing it because I'm not seeing it, basically, do let me know. Just drop it into the comments box below. Okay, so that is a nice profit of 77,000. So a nice resale value of nearly 86,000. We're going to sell it. Yes, I do. 106,000, and that will bring this episode to a close. There's a Volvo. Yeah, bear that in mind for the next episode. I've earned a couple of achievements as well. Car flipper and car roll, or something it said. That's nice. Right, so thank you so much for joining me today for this episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. If you've enjoyed this, it'll be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbs up button. Even better though, if you've got any ideas, hints, tips, recommendations, criticisms, suggestions, anything to say at all about the game, please do let me know. Just drop a note into the comments box below. That would be awesome. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. We might open a salvage shed next. Just click on the old subscribe button, and that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, until the next time, bye bye for now.